Hello! Welcome back to Pokemon Pokopia! This is episode 50. And today, we're gonna set up a room for Zubat, Golbat, and Crobat. They like the dark, and we want to make sure that they're happy with that. Honestly, I don't know if they can use beds, but I want to provide them with them. I seem to recall that they would float above the benches in that hole in the ground, so, nice. Boop. Right. It's starting to get going up here. Ah. Yes. This for the day. Stamp. Sure. One of the Squirtle stamps. Let's see. Dream Island, Sparkling Ripples, Fresh Coat of Paint. Oh, I'm sure I'll do something with paint. Okay. And... oh! Must always purchase black paint. Ooh, I get the recipe for the wall light. Cool. Okay, that's good. Recipes for lighting are always amazing. Especially because it's on a wall, and I seem to have a limited source of those. So, let's look at what they like. Filter this to this area. Alrighty. Let's see. Spooky stuff, nice breezes, wooden stuff, noisy stuff, complicated stuff, and spicy flavors. So the difference is, instead of noisy stuff and complicated stuff, Crobat likes garbage and watching stuff. Okay. So noisy stuff and complicated stuff. I don't actually know what constitutes noisy stuff, but complicated stuff basically includes anything with letters and words. So a bookshelf, or books. Like a book counts as a toy. Watching stuff. I know that applies to even like pinwheels, because I looked at it I think yesterday. And they like nice breezes. Oh, they're definitely going to have a ceiling fan. Spooky stuff, I believe luxury chairs count as spooky stuff for some reason. Okay. I don't know how well I would pair, luxury chairs with, like, wooden benches and things, but that might be happening. Yeah, I wonder if the ceiling fan counts as wood and stuff. I know it has an iron bar. I feel like it would have wood and iron, but I don't know if it counts. We could include, for spooky stuff like the eerie candles. Let me check my album. Okay, we have space. So let's run down and take pictures of the eerie candles in the Absol Zora Zorak room. This might be the Zubat room. Where am I? I always get a little confused. No, it would be this lowest one. So is this the one with the gap? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, you're not the one with the candles. It's, down one. Here we go. Ghastly still hasn't done a thing. I am not exactly pleased with that. Oh, I didn't realize that that's, Spritzy on the perfume bottle. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, I've got plenty of Rare Pokemetal for printing that. Where am I? Garbage. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's head to the Withered Wasteland and grab some stuff. I'll have to make sure that I have all the paint colors on me. We're probably gonna go with purples. I can't remember if we can even dye a wooden table. Or wooden bench. That'll be interesting, I suppose. I never have. Misha says hello. They won't be having any lighting. They don't like it. I need to put that back in the toy box. Man, there's a lot to empty out. Okay. Another one. Well, let me sort this. It'll make me feel better. Am I out of ceiling fans? I am, but there's a very simple solution to that. But let's... It's okay, Misha. My goodness. So upsetty spaghetti. Oh my. Cats have been so meowy this morning. Moving stuff away. That's not where this one goes. Me and my sorting system. Just a sec, let me... Okay, and I'm back. Let's see. What do... Oh, yeah, this would be the road stuff. It makes sense to put the wooden path in here. I'm going to put ladders with the house building stuff, I think? Oh, do I put it... Ah, I put it with the indoor... Not indoor, the... particular bits, I guess. I don't know. It's like, it turns into an understanding my sorting system video instead of something useful. Okay, I don't need these on me, for sure. So, we want... Oh, that's in utilities. Could be weird for it to be indoor. Is it miscellaneous for the ceiling fan? It is. Alright. Ceiling fan. And we want a bookshelf. Can I craft a bookshelf? And if not, do I have one? I can craft one. Do I do multiple bookshelves? Kinda why not? I don't think they can use perches because, I mean, Zubat doesn't have proper feet, so I don't think they can. I bet this is a strange stuff, but it's spooky stuff. Do you suppose this is a spooky stuff? I would guess that this was a spooky stuff. We want pinwheels. The two, even though there's no like threw away for a breeze. Actually, I could probably give them an opening on both sides. That might be fun, so they get more of a breeze. In theory, I don't know, but I'm not sure this level actually has an opening in the wood, which I had originally intended for them to have. Let's go to furniture. I want to do luxury chairs, even though I think they're silly. I think it's silly that they count as spooky stuff. At least I think they do. Lumber. Yeah, you can't dye those, but I don't think the industrial bench counts as wood. I want it to count as wood. But we're gonna give them 2 wooden benches. I guess the chairs will just be around. That's a stool. Do I need to go with 4? I'm gonna go with 4. I do need 3 surfaces for plates for food. Speaking of which, they get wooden plates because wooden stuff. Now what kind of stuff for decor? I don't have flowers, or else I'd do that one. Oh, yes, book. Well, let's do a couple toys, which means I'll want side tables and beds. So. Oh, I'm scrolled down, that's why. It's 3 beds. We'll just do 3 side tables. I'm sure they don't actually need 3 beds. Not sure they can use even 1, but well, I think they can the same way they use the benches. It's just also technically silly. Yeah, they can have these. Definitely don't need 3, but okay. So let's see. We have ceiling fan and pinwheels for nice breezes. Toy, toy. Toy, toy. Well, I mean, toy if we're gonna count it. 5 multiples of the same item. So they've got enough surfaces, they've got enough relaxation. Is there any purpose to giving them a rug for even, like, aesthetics? Like, are we thinking there's guano he's cleaning? This is not something I was thinking about. We're just gonna move on from that. They're sophisticated enough to not remove rugs. Let's see. What are we thinking? I don't know the size, because it doesn't say large oblong rug. Also doesn't say small. They can just have a rug for some reason. Why not? Complicated stuff. Was it complicated stuff? Yeah. So I can at least do, like, I want the wall shelves. Do a couple bookshelves. I just have to remember to dye them to be contents. And let's see, how am I doing on the dyes on my Don't have all colors. I don't have yellow and green. Okay. Let's grab those. And then we can... sparkles. See, now I'm just adding stuff to everything. More lumberries going. I'm pretty sure I heard a sparkling ripple. Or was I just mishearing because of the rain? No, there's one. I need this for my challenge. My brain didn't really register what I just got. But I saw Pokemon Center. Hi! I haven't seen you in a while. It's for you! Yay! Okay. And... so yeah, let's hop over, because we also need to paint stuff for a daily. So we'll fling ourselves off towards Smeargaroo. See what we can get going with this stuff. It's definitely gonna be purple. I don't really know what the question is, though. I wish I could dye the wooden bench and the wooden tables. I mean, it might be kind of weird, but... You know, I'd heard someone refer to this as a Pidgey, but looking at it... Are you a Pidgey or a Spearow? Your eye says Spearow to me. Your body says Pidgey. You just an angry Pidgey? I believe Misha's playing with a straw, because he loves straws. And... so you might hear weird scratching sounds in the background. Because his favorite thing is to nearly lose them under bedroom doors, and then rescue them. And then nearly lose them under bedroom doors, and then rescue them. I guess this means it's fine to dye the wooden plate. Yeah, we're going with this purple. Have I ever dyed the wooden plates before? Did I know I could dye wooden plates? I don't remember. Alright, let's see. Are we... What are we feeling? This feels like too dull of a color, but... Whoa, that's intense. I really like that. Not for them, but just in general. I don't think they need to dream of being shiny. Is this what I want to use black paint on? 3 of these beds? I think that would be fine. Once again, I've forgotten. I didn't pay attention to it. Does that mean the little jammy bit is blue? See a gem bit. that's blue. It's really hard to see it in that color. But I'm silly and I really want the chairs to match. So, blue gem. Aw, that means more black paint. Do we want... Sure. Okay. So I think that's 6 black paint down. Alright, let's... probably just do purple on these. Simple. I know we can't paint the pinwheels. We don't need to try to paint a ceiling fan. I want to do... What do I want their shelves to actually look like? A dark brown option. Okay. That's one of them. And we have to do the other. So it's also purple wood, but that and okay, and then the individual books that'll be sitting around in the room. I want... well... Ooh. I think that'll probably still pop on the, purple side table. I think it's a more intense one. Or else I could just set that one on one of the wooden tables. I wish I had... or not had. I wish Smeargaroo had a "is there anything else you want me to paint?" question. That's a bright color. Really pop. Do I want a book that really pops? Is there any reason not to have a book really popping? I mean, it already pops. Why not? What do I want? Shiny Crobat isn't... it's closer to this one, maybe? Not really? Let's just do this one. I think it'll be funny that they're reading on the purple books. Okay, do we have other stuff to paint? Did the side tables and the beds. They're not getting the TV that I forgot to put away. This. I always try to do ZR instead of R. Ooh. These are so fun. This Bulbasaur one. But it's funny, they heard there's another shiny Pokemon in this game. It's Shiny Mew. It's not just shiny Krakatot, it's shiny Mew. These guys have finally figured out that that's Floatzel. Aw. Still so cute. Sneasel with eggs? Do we think that's kind of the vibes? Of course it's black paint. Cause it's fun, but I think it's kinda got acceptable vibes. What do I want the accent color to be here? See, my brain's trying to tell me that that's a regular Crobat color, and you know what? Sure, why not? Okay. Yoink. So let's do this way. Let's look at where the opening in the side of the tree is. Here. 'Cause I don't think this was the one I planned, but I think let's see, is this a small room? Away. It was going to be smaller no matter what. I like the thought of them being able to just go on out. Especially because they like nice breezes. Okay, can I center this? Why do they do this to me? Why can't they just allow something to be centered? Ugh. Ugh. How dare. How dare. Okay, I didn't think about the fact that 3 beds will not fit in the same way. Not that we need 3 beds, but... Because I'm like, Zubat and Golbat must be able to share one. I mean, they can lay on... well, they can hover above benches. I was going to do 4 wide. That won't work right here. Someone can have their food plate by their bed, I suppose. Anyone come in and steal it? I don't think. Place. It's not the one I was trying to place. Smaller than that. That. And yeah, we can just put the chairs here. They just fly right over is the idea, except for if this interferes with their access to the crystal ball. I mean, based off of the way how other things travel over things. Fly. Is that weird? Again, they can fly, so... that... Let's see, so... Books. Bookshelf number 1. And the rug. Well, it's definitely gonna look more lived in than, some of the others. That's just gonna be on the ground. Where do we want them over here? Yeah, they could just be like, oh yeah, I was reading on that rug, you know. That thing that I, as a Zubat, definitely do. Why wouldn't I, as a Zubat, do that? What is this big one? Like, they didn't ask for this. Do I want to give them this? Is there a reason not to? They can definitely have a much more, vertical way of life, I think? I could be wrong. But this is their very... I think this is fun. I think it's fun how insanely busy this is. Do you suppose they can follow me, you know? Follow me flying? Suppose Crobat's over in the hot spring like normal? Oh, hi, Golbat. Listen, Golbat, this is gonna be incredible. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be amazing. Hi, Zubat. Wait, do I still have Crobat living out at the garbage pile that it is summoned by? Yeah. Wild. Hello! Can y'all follow me in this form? Incredible. Oh. This is simply the greatest. Follow me, my bat children. My children of the night. Fly into your roost. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, okay, that's amazing. Hello, would y'all like to live here? The whole house. I'm sure. Oh, I'm happy. Okay. Sorry, I meant to... Okay, your bubble is a little wild. You want to move in here? Crobat's house? Yeah! Hey, Zubat! Hey, Zubat! Yeah, look at Crobat sleep, taking up that entire bench. But you fit there, even with the shelf there. Do you want to move in here, Zubat? Shared house. Yeah! I don't know why, I'm just so happy about this. Golbat's looking at the crystal ball. Zubat may or may not have things to do. I love that Crobat's just like, yep, time to sleep. Perfect. Yeah, Crobat didn't have a relaxation spot of their own. Oh, yep, Zubat's using the bed! Yeah! Awesome. Yeah, they had lepaberry trees near enough to them that they could just eat when they needed, I guess, although they had to go into the light. Unless they just ate at night. It's like, I want to give them time. Golbat. Golbat, what do you think? Is it at least nice? Yeah, there is food here. Well, I hope they love it. I think I did a decent job. I wonder if this also counts as a watching item. So I know the pinwheels do. I guess that's what happiness looks like. It's just so silly. Like I can picture them letting Zubat just flop onto a bed, you know? But no, they don't let it happen. They just magical hovering, you know? Magical hovering. That is the answer. Noun, verb, something. So simple, and yet I'm so happy about it. I don't know why I'm happy about it. It just looks so lived in because it's so busy and full, I guess. The book on the ground. Like, this should annoy me. Did I give... I was gonna ask if I gave Absol and Zora and Zoroark a rug, but I remember the rug for Absol. Let me head on up and tick off those daily challenges I did. I know that's something I forget far too often, and I miss out on the Pokecoins. Or life coins, whatever they're called. And a Dream Island. Stones. Still need more cute flowers in the world. So I need to do a lot more veggies in this town. I don't need tomatoes as much, which is kind of disappointing, because, like, compared to real life. In this game, they're mostly filler for dishes, which, I mean, that's fine. I get so many more salads that way. Speaking of which, let me just check again. I mean, I know that this will still be the 3 dots because I have no idea why it wouldn't be. Yeah. So I guess let me buy 2 more windmills. Hi, Pikachu. How you doing? Yay! Yay! Oh yeah. This is where I get the windmills. You know what'd be fun? A water wheel leading to a waterfall. But it's too much for me. I don't want to have an actual like what's my explanation for the water source up here, you know? That's the whole reason I don't want to. Spatially, I like having this open area that this just leads to. So, like, does that feel bad? Do I want to leave this part open? This is where the wind would be coming by the building. I don't know why I'm assuming it's going that way and not that way, but... Yeah, do I want them to be on the same plane? funny because my brain feels like, oh, I should space these out. They're not spaced out in real life. They're not, like, that concerned. I mean, they're so big that there's more space than I realize, but, like... I don't think there's a concern about, like, the wind eddies or whatever interfering with each other. Like, this is fine. Hi! Thought you guys like the dark! I don't have any builders living in here yet. Alright, once I get to bat level, is this bat level? Yes. I can just leap out. Much simpler. So I'm looking for... Azumarill or Blaziken. Hello, Azumarill. I'd like to get these done at the same time. Hello. Let's see Blaziken at this second. So let's go grab Makuhita and then whoever's in the area. So... Oh, hi! What's up? Yeah! Do you want to come along and help make a windmill with your lack of limbs that I think can do that? Are you a builder? I always forget with you. You are a builder! Yeah, so let's just... Hey, you want to visit up top? I'll even grab some of this twine. Alright, let's do this. And now hopefully y'all... Sparkle. Hopefully y'all don't decide, actually I'm going to go into the water beneath the big tree. Can they figure out properly? Okay, well 2 of them are flyers, so I don't have to worry about them. So Azumarill did something silly the other day, and they offended me with it. Aww. You can do it, Piplup. You can do it. You know, if the bird moves. Yay, they've made it in. Alright. No worries now. I think, well, just off the bat, my next, like, house I want to build for the, bright enjoying Pokemon. I'm thinking Pommy, Pomo, and Pomont. I want to give them something nice and cute. Maybe I could do a cafe, because 2 of them spawn in cafe-looking things. And, you know, hopefully... Get you going this. Alright! First arrival. Start building. There's Piplup. 2 minutes. Yeah, every time I build something now, I'm just like, why don't I have Tinkaton just, like, attached at my hip? Why don't I have Tinkaton always and forever? Because these are like a minute or something. Minute and a half. Maybe that's not accurate. 3 minutes, I don't know. Somewhere like that, where it's just really a small amount, but it's fantastically effective. So have they eaten their fruits? Do you have a Leppa in here? Okay, it's still there. Still there? That one's eaten. Nice. I suppose I could grab Gloom again. Where does Gloom like to live? Gloom. Skimming with my eyes is not exactly ideal. Bloom, where are you? I expect you to be with these. You're in first because that is in fact... Oh, you like humid. Okay. Because I could have, you know, green humid, but I don't want to have a body of water up here. So yeah, maybe I'll do a palmy place. Because I can do a place here, and I can, you know, add more flooring by adding grass like I did on the other side. I can do another one here. Here, I can do one here as well. I mean, it kind of depends on the sizing of things. If I'm doing like a cafe, I suppose I could have them like working a cafe, but also there's an upstairs where they sleep and stuff. I think that could be cute. Let me look at my list of bright liking Pokemon. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the thing couldn't see me. It's also getting a little bit blinded because I bought plants yesterday, food plants, and then the weather turned a bit windy and stuff, so I set up my grow light again, and it has a built-in fan and a bright light, and I don't know if it's kind of interfering with the webcam having one side of my face extra bright. It looked like it was fine in VTuber Studio, though. Let's see. I mean, Pikachu and Raichu don't have to be here. I mean, I haven't spawned either of them in, so, like, you know. Execute Executor Makihita Hariyama. There's a Happiny, Moslax, Smeargle. I don't even know if I can move Moslax. Elekid, Electabuzz, Electivire, Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos. At some point I have to do their habitat too. Ampharos. Minchino, Chinchino, Rubbit. Those are the ones I have in Bleak Beach who like bright habitats. Sorry, squeaky chair. I definitely like the thoughts of the cafe for Pommy, Pama, and Pama. I think that'd be really cute. I would love Pama to be my barista just to see what it came up with, and they're just so cute. I love that line because I mean it has been so long since we last had a Pika clone who could evolve. You could actually use Pommy in the game because it evolved. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I feel strongly about it. I love them. I love them. I think they're my favorite Pika clone. I mean, like, I have loves for some of the other ones, but like, just such a good line. Even though there are feelings about evolving Pama, but what is my camera number 8 for? I know this one's checking for sparkling ripples, but what? Really? Didn't I? Wasn't that only Empoleon? Let me see. I committed a silly. Oh yeah, I have unlocked new things. Although I don't have the pieces for this. I could do this one, and I could do this one. Is this supposed to be that? Maybe? Okay, where are you? Yeah, the water wheel spot. I don't need that camera there at all, so. We're gonna leap off and go fix that. And then maybe I'll grab Bloom on the way back. Yeah, right there, I see ya. Saw some honey. Oh, there's a sparkle up in that waterfall. Guess having it stop off a bunch was, good for that purpose. It's higher up, though. Okay. Whee! Yay! So yeah, I guess this part isn't, roofed. Okay. Gloom, gloom. Oh, I did not successfully jump. Well, this path will work for me. Gloom, gloom. See, the problem is, I don't remember what's, from Pokemon Minecraft or from the Pokemon anime. Like, which is which? I don't think this is from Pokemon Minecraft. I don't remember seeing a gloom there. Hello. I presume it's from the anime that I have gloom. Using that kind of voice. Gloom, gloom. Maybe not. It's all in my head. Yeah. Like, y'all are silly. Y'all are silly. How does that work? Nothing makes sense. I need to kind of like remove everything. I want it all to be like wooden bridges and stuff. So much to be demolished and replaced in this town. Suppose Gloom's following? Oh, they didn't close their door. Why doesn't Ghastly appear? Yay! Must have been the anime. At least Absol hasn't been blocking the pathway during this. Because yeah, they really like just pacing in the loop. Not going up the stairs, just doing the loop. Which, I mean, that's what they like, more power to them. Oh, you got the dots? You know, it's funny, I always thought the ... was because, you know, they were just gonna ask me to build them a new house. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that size difference. Oh. Yay. You're gonna need some of these Lepos? Oh, everyone's gonna be so excited they can eat. This is fantastic. You do this one and I'll give you a Lepa. Did you see Peplup trying to climb up that block with its little feet waggling while it hung there? Incredible. Yay! And then once you finish, you... Oh, sorry, I feel like I interrupted. Yeah, these are really cute when they're young. I've heard people... Well, I think I saw a title or a thumbnail that was like, how do you get different sized trees? So I wonder if they like place a block above it if it'll stay a smaller size? I don't know. Something to test sometime, I suppose. So what am I thinking? This is good. Because I want it to be kind of like, oh yeah, they have an actual path here, and I didn't mean to leave this here. It just kind of happened. I still don't like these. But also, you know, Pommy, Pomo, and Palma won't mind either. These items just straight up make them happy. It's electronics. They count. That's still so cool. I still need to finish that dock. I just... It's the dock board's changing direction. It bothers me. This is nice. This is... This is peace. You just imagine a nice warm cup of tea or something and you just... The sound of the breeze. Oh, it's getting taller. I didn't realize that, that was part of the process. I guess that explains it getting closer to the finished box size. Yeah, there goes the other one. Cool. Yay! Ah, happy. Oh, they have 2 levels already? I suppose I should let you do your own thing. Thank you, love you. I love it. Oh, thank you for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you have a lovely day. Oh, this is so nice.